Tracking the damage around Clarence, where a tornado hit last night. CBS 2 News reporter Shannon Moudy has the latest on the town's recovery.
We're going to get right to showing you some of the more extensive damage that we have seen here today in Clarence. The tops of those trees you can see behind me, they have just been sheared right off due to the strong winds. A sick juror has been excused and court had to take an unexpected 30-minute delay, but the state has rested its case against Jerry Burns.
Reporter Shannon Moudy is live in southwest Cedar Rapids to show us what could be the strangest sight yet from the Iowa derecho. Shannon?
This home looks a little different than it did back when we showed you the first time last week. That's because up until a few hours ago, an airplane wing was taking up residence in the roof. The end of what was a raucous caucus here in Iowa City's Precinct 23. Of course, you can see this empty room, but it sounds like there was some confusion over the rules. Groups of people actually stormed out in a hurry after issues with how alignments were done. Millions of Americans are now starting to get their COVID test kits in their mailboxes. But could wintry temperatures skew your results? You have to have some type of something strong to start a business, let alone a business this delicious.
It's a slippery slope, you know, you have to, for a while I ate donuts constantly, and I was like, I never ate donuts before we opened. I gotta stop.
Lexi Matthews opened Uptown Coffee 18 months ago. Yep, mid-pandemic.
Yeah, just really, sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say.
Tough to put into words, tougher to do.
Opening a coffee shop during the pandemic has been a series of adapting and just taking things as they come.
What came in February was a tough decision. Uptown increased its prices.
Pretty much everything has increased since we opened. 14 back for you.
Passing on to customers the increased cost of doing business. For customers at Nubo City markets, impacts of inflation and supply issues sometimes show up on the menu at the Hangry Lady.
Just hope for the best and, you know, find substitutions that do the same job and, you know, make it work.
Allie Lanham makes it work, even when she has to put in overtime.
Honestly, it's just time that it's cost me the most money because as a one-woman show, if I can't get something from a supplier, you know, I might have to go to 8 grocery stores.
Pouring out every ounce of their best.
We don't want to compromise our quality, our locality, our sustainability, or our service.
Got a little heart. That's cute. Not my best heart, but... For Lexi, it's just what feels right.
Some people just don't mind. They want their daily cup of coffee or their donut or their sandwich, and they know that we're putting forth our best effort, so they've been supportive.
We have to roll with the punches, and as long as our customers are understanding of that and we can be open with them about, you know, why things are happening a certain way, I think we'll be able to, you know, bear the storm. We just don't want to let anybody down.
On this dreary, rainy, no good day, there's a lot of good happening under the 8th Avenue Bridge.
I think we have had a lot more influx of cars today than usual.
Bridget Williams Robinson and her husband started giving back after the August storm, simply because they had enough to give. A freezer full helped their neighbors. Now it's grown beyond the neighborhood. These food boxes have been only pumping out at this breakneck speed for about a month or so, but hot meals have been served under the 8th Avenue Southwest Bridge since August. To date, more than 50,000 of them.
No one else was gonna be able to fill a need because no one has so far. So this is what we were gonna do, just help out.
Bridge Under the Bridge started with hot meals for people struggling after the derecho.
We had a tree fall on our house, and it took us almost a month just to get that off of there, and then it damaged to the roof.
It's Kimberly Peterson's first time. Life gets rough around the holidays.
Well, since my mom passed away almost 5 years ago, a lot of our family has kind of like shrunk.
It's no questions asked. They'll stock your fridge for free every week.
Food insecurity is a big deal and people don't talk about it enough.
Because Bridget knows what it's like.
We were the people standing in the free food box line for a long time.
On the other side, but looking back, if only to help others cross that bridge.
I just feel so blessed to be able to meet that need.
Shannon Moudy, Iowa's News Now. Like most cheer programs, it's a toss-up on where Cornell's lands.
We are too much of a sport to be considered a student organization, but we are not enough of a sport at Cornell to be considered a sport or treated like a sport. So we are definitely stuck in this middle ground.
This squad is unlike many, starting with who's in it.
We have people that have dance experience, we have people that have no dance experience or any cheer experience. We have like gymnastics, ice skating.
Bringing it all on to Van Meter Field and shaking up routine after a big rebound from last year.
We went from about 7 cheerleaders last year and we're up to 20 this year.
COVID mostly kept them off the sidelines. With football canceled, the team found new sports to cheer for.
We cheered some basketball and we ended up cheering lacrosse to give us a season last year, which was a really unique and new experience for us. It's a little different with balls flying around, especially ones that go that fast.
Cornell Cheer is considered a club funded by the Student Senate and Student Organization. Colvard says her research showed cheer was cut from athletic department funding in 2002.
And that's when we lost our coach.
Captained by Abigail Patton, the student-led, student-driven team teaches and supports one another.
To have a student group be so organized, doing this without a coach is just absolutely phenomenal.
A welcome addition to game days, says athletic director Seth Wing.
We're going to make our events actually spectacles and events and not just a game.
They're cheering us on, they're yelling our names, but they're also yelling football players' names.
While not a sport, cheer has been supported by the athletic department. They even had stunt camp, which Colvard believes is a first for the program.
Definitely is emotional thinking about how far we've come.
An impressive rally, creating a strong foundation for the future.
I've made an impact and that I will leave an impact at Cornell. It's like my dream team, so yeah, I love it so much.